just us and the dust. One bare bulb over my head, your picture's curled on the dashboard, like it's trying to climb out the dead. This is my last confession. Lay it down here on the floor. There's a God still counting. He knows what I'm sorry for. I loved you like a loaded weapon. Never learned to set it down. This is my last confession before this bottle drags me out of town. That ring still sleeps in my pocket, cold as the words that I chose. I watched your tail lights shiver in the frost on the windows. I keep setting one more place at the table, talking to a ghost in your chair. If forgiveness is something I'm able, I'll start by speaking it into the air. Your name still carved in that post by the gate. Wind leans on it like it carries your weight. I still park my truck where your tail lights used to fade. Talk to the dark like it's you I'm trying to save. I've been digging whiskey grave, pouring bottles in the ground, burying every vow we made, where the dirt don't make a sound. If I plant enough of this pain, will you rise up from the past I paid? Till you do, I'll spend my days knee deep in whiskey graves. Your Bible's open on the bed where you pray. Page corners curled on the verse you underlined and read. I keep reading it wrong through the blur and the shake. You asked God for mercy, I just asked Him for your face. I've been digging whiskey grave, pouring bottles in the ground, burying every vow we made, where the dirt don't make a sound. If I plant enough of this pain, will you rise up from the past I paid? Till you do, I'll spend my days wonder says, son, that hole won't ever fill. I just nod, tip back another, let it burn, let it spill. 'Cause I don't want the lesson, I just want my yesterday. So I'll keep shoveling shadows on this worn out piece of clay. I've been digging whiskey grave. I've been digging whiskey grave. You were shaking in black when they threw down that earth. Every handful hit hard, like it landed on my chest. Your picture on the pine tilt, catching that churchyard sun. Wind kept folding my coat like it wanted me gone. Your sister gripped my arm, said he knew you did what you could. I just stared at your name, cut sharp in that stone like it should. Grave dust still on my boots, I can taste it on my tongue every time I speak the truth. Grave dust sleeping in the seams of this hand-me-down suit, of these busted up dreams. I keep walking, but it follows every mile, every rusted bus. I'm breathing you in the grave dust. House still smells like smoke from the last fight we ever had. Ash rings on the table, coffee gone cold, going bad. Your jacket on the chair, sleeve reaching out like a tied on. I sit in your old spot, let the silence do me harm. If I'd turned back that night, if I'd held you too tight, if I'd begged you to stay, would you still have slipped away? Now every road sign, every bar light, every late night tired bus feels like you brushing past me in the grave dust. Clock on the wall says 12:01. Coffee's gone cold, this trial ain't done. Your side of the bed still tucked in tight. I call the witness of a wasted life. Midnight verdict, guilty as sin. Judge and jury staring back from my own skin. Every wrong word echoes like a door slammed shut. Midnight verdict. I was a knife, you were the cut. Picture leans in that thrift store frame, glass all cracked like we said each other's names. I pour one more, swear I'll let you go, but the bottle keeps telling me what I already know. Midnight verdict, guilty as sin. Judge and jury staring back from my own skin. Every wrong word echoes like a door slammed shut. Midnight verdict. I took the stand when I let you leave, swore I was fine, lied through my teeth. Now every shadow in this empty house reads a sentence out loud. Reads a sentence out loud. Cold coffee on the counter, your note still in my hand. One porch light burning amber, I can't remember who I am. Truck keys on the table, boots by the back door. Your jacket on that same old chair, you don't live here anymore. Ashtray full of half-truths, phone face down, gone dead. Every room's a photograph, I walk through them in my head. I'm a midnight exile, banished from the life we almost had, haunting these back roads like a stray dream gone bad. You're a ghost in my rear view, I'm the curse in my own eyes. Yeah, I'm living in this house like a border town, stuck on the wrong side of goodbye. Mail pile on the counter, names I don't say out loud. I talk to your old coffee cup just to hear a voice somehow. Radio hums some love song, I kill it halfway through. Can't stand another chorus that don't belong to me and you. If leaving was salvation, curse in my own eyes. Yeah, I'm living in this house like a border town, stuck on the wrong side of goodbye. First shovel hit, cold clay, late June, sun sinking slow, like I knew too soon. Your name on the stone, still wet on my tongue. Hands in the dirt, my heart come undone. Brave bound soul, I left my love in a hole in the ground. Brave bound soul, I talk to the dark when the world's too loud. Singing low to the bones he found. There's my grave-bound soul, trying hard not to drag you down. You dress in the chair, boots by the back door, coffee cup stain, like you just wanted more. I sleep on the edge, leave your side made up, still set out a plate, still pour you a cup. Preacher said let go, but he don't share this bed. He don't wake to your perfume fading from my head. So I keep one foot here in this broken town, and one where the worms pull my promises down. I left a name in the dust by the gate where the gravel turns, boot prints, blood on the rust. All I kept were ashes and spurs. Your dress on the back porch rail still smells like rain and smoke. Coffee gone cold on the table, Bible open on the words I never spoke. Ashes and spurs, that's all I'm wearing. Ghost of your touch on this worn out shirt. Love like a wildfire, fled then faded. tracks cut through the dawn. One cup, one plate by the sink. Your note folded under the lamp said you'll drown if you don't quit to drink. That I ride past the church on Sundays, park out back, kill the lights, say your name into the steering wheel, like a prayer that never quite sounds right. Never quite sounds right. Never quite sounds right. Wind chimes on the back porch, ain't moved in a year. Coffee cup is stained dark, right where you left it here. Your boots by the doorway, dust on every seam. I talk to the shadow, you answer in a dream. Silent gallows hanging in my chest, every word we never said swinging in the west. Silent gallows creaking when I breathe. Love died quiet in this house, but it never left me. In the closet smells like summer rain. Polaroids are curling at the corners of your name. I drive past the churchyard, headlights on your stone. Radio is turned down so I can hear you go. If guilt had a timber, it sound like this floor. Every step I didn't take to keep you from that door. If ghosts had a heartbeat, it'd pound like my own, tied to this old farmhouse like a rope to a bone. Blood moon over dry lands, red dust on my tongue. Your name tastes like iron every mile I've run. Boot prints in the hard pan fade into the dark. I wrote it on the fence post, answers my heart. Blood moon over dry land, hangs low like a loaded gun. Every road I ever took leads back to what I've done. If I could wash these weathered hands in something more than sand, would you meet me in the silence? Blood moon over dry lands. Your dress on the backseat, sun bleach torn at the hem. That night in the cornfield keeps playing again. I swore I would come back, you swore you'd stay strong. I'd drink with the shadows, arguing which of us was wrong. I still see your porch light flicker through the storm. Two plates on the table, one never gets warm. If I ride through the nightfall till the sky burns red, will I find you forgiven or a stone by the shed? Blood moon over dry land, blood moon over dry land. With dust on my tongue, your name in the rear view, faint. One hand on the wheel, one on a ghost that still knows how to ache. Ash in the cup, coffee gone cold, motel Bible open on the floorboard. I left that town like a blown out tire, but you cling to me more than the smoke in these clothes. I'm just a dust-bound soul, dragging your shadow down this road. Every mile a quiet confession, every song, the debt I still owe. I ain't lost, I'm paying toll for loving you. Dust-bound soul. Your porch light burned through 100 bad nights. Now it's just a buzz in the back of my mind. I hear your voice in the hum of the power lines, saying, boy, some roads you can't unwind. If I turn, will you be there? dragging your shadow down this road. Every mile a quiet confession, every song a debt I still owe. I ain't lost, I'm paying toll for loving you, dust-bound soul. Gravel road, high beams fade, dust prayers at midnight. I still say your name. Empty seat, coffee gone cold, your jacket on the dash like a folded ghost. Dust prayers at midnight, whispered in the rearview glass, calling out your first name like it might call you back if heaven has a back road. I drive it in my dreams each night, burning through the silence on these dust prayers at midnight. Your boots by the back door, still turned in like you'll stumble through, swearing it's 3 a.m. Town moved on, changed the bar's old sign, but your song's on that jukebox in my mind. I circle that wreck on the map in my head, one slow mile marker I can't forget. Every star looks like a porch light, flickering, flickering, then gone from sight. No, no, whoa. At horizon, where the daylight goes to hide, I pulled off on the shoulder of a road that never ends. Sky burned out and rust and ash, radio static, lost my friends. Your picture on the dashboard, face cracked along the fold. Wind crossed through this busted door, feels younger than I'm old. Dead horizon, you're the last line of the light. my mercy, not my end. Motel sign is missing teeth, vacancies and cigarette ghosts. Coffee tastes like burned out stones, keeps me talking to your coat. I trace your name in window frost, heated with my breath. Watch it vanish like you did, soft and slow and quiet as death. If I reach that edge, will you be waiting there, or just more sky, more cold, more air? Coffee's gone cold on the dashboard, ash in the tray like snow. Your name in the fog on the windshield fades as the engine blows low. Burned horizon, where the sky ran out of flame. I keep driving through the ruins of your name. Smell of you still in this jacket, like a ghost that won't move on. Burn horizon, I'm the only thing still holding on. Motel signs dying in silence, one blue flicker, then black. Your picture keeps riding the shotgun, face down, but it still looks back. If I turn around, there's nothing. If I carry on, there's less. Just mile markers like gravestones, numbered miles of your last breath. So I chase that faded orange where the daylight used to be. Sing your name into the rear view till the rear view swallows me. Where the sky ran out of flame, I keep driving through the ruins of your name. Smell of you still in this jacket, like a ghost that won't move on. Burn horizon, I'm the left my name in the barroom dust, left my ring in a pawn shop drawer, truck bed full of busted bolts, map burned through from folding, your note on the dash half-tone, my hands still smell like holding. Warm boot heels chewed to the bone, spurs clank soft when I'm walking, like a ghost dog trailing me home. Every step another warning. Broken spurs cutting up my heels again. Every turn drags me back to where we've been. Every mile just a circle in this dirt. I keep riding, I keep riding on these broken spurs. Motel sign buzzing, half-lit, red coffee tastes like old rain. Talk to God through a paper cup, he just echoed your name. Photographed by the Gideon book, folded right at your smile. I press my thumb where your hair once fell, bleed a little, wait a while. If I quit the whiskey, would you quit my dreams? If I turn this saddle into firewood and steam, would the dawn feel different? Or would I still hear you stir every time this lonely metal hits the dirt and starts to burn? If I quit the whiskey, would you quit my dreams? If I turn this saddle into firewood and steam, would the dawn feel different? Or would I still hear you stir every time this lonely metal hits the dirt and starts to burn? Black boots on the dashboard, mud dried like old blood, your note on the sun visor, folded like a white flag. 2 lanes run forever, but the radio gave out last town. Ashtray full of almost, pictures face down. My handshake on the wheel, same hands that let you go. Every mile a quiet verdict on a crime you'll never know. Black boots, no way home, left the house, lost the road. All these lines, all this smoke, but there's black boots and no way home. Black boots, your coat in the backseat, sleeve caught on the safety belt. I reach like you're still breathing, grab nothing but warm felt. Motel signs keep flickering, red letters that just say leave. I pass them like confessionals, too stubborn to believe. I could turn around right now, say your name, say I was wrong, but pride's a rusted barrel, and I keep pushing on. Headlights carve a canyon through a field of winter bone. The farther that I drive from you, the less this feels like my own. Black boots, no way home. Left the house, lost the road. All these lines, all this smoke, but there's black boots and no way home. Black boots, no way home. Found your Bible in a box with my boots, dust on the leather like I knew I'd lose. Ash in my coffee, name on my breath, your goodbye letter folded like a thread. Hollow redemption ain't saving me tonight. I'm praying to the bottle and the wrong kind of light. I keep begging these ghosts to give your love back somehow. Hollow redemption is all I'm holding now. Cross on the dashboard, cracked and chipped, same as a promise I let slip. Motel curtain won't meet in the middle. Moon cuts through like a cold steel fiddle. If I kneel on this floor till my bones turn black, would it buy me a moment or your shadow back? 'Cause every sin I carry, where's your face? Every worn out prayer dies in this place. Hollow redemption, hollow First thing I stole was a 20 from the church plate. Mama's eyes found out, but the sheriff came too late. Dust on my boots from a town that never named me. Heard every Sunday hymn, still the darkness always claimed me. Black redemption, if it's coming, let it come for me. Out on this back road where the crosses bloom and rusty weed, I got sins like miles behind me, prayers like smoke I barely see. Black redemption, if it's coming, let it come for me. I loved a good girl with a Bible on her nightstand. Trembling hands in mine said, you can't outrun what you've done. Man, I left her sleeping, wrote I'm sorry on a bar receipt. Drove till the gas ran out, parked my guilt in the driver's seat. I can't scrub these bloodstains from the gravel in my head. Every road sign says forgiven, but it's nailed to what I fled. So if you're taking roll at midnight on that hill of broken men, I'll be